All right, Shalom. First and foremost, I want to give all praise to Yahweh Bashim Yahushua Bashim Harakakadash. I want to give double honors to the apostles of Great Millstone who will teach about. And I want to say Shalom to hopeful let. All right, it's your brother Kabak back with another lesson through the spirit and power of Yahweh Bashim Yahushua. All right, and the title of the lesson is The 12 Tribes Will Press Together. Man. Okay, so let's get right to the scriptures. Then I'm going to go into some books. All right. Because we got to read in, our histories and, more importantly, the most important book, the Bible, right? And then within other books that are, throughout circulation in the world, man. Okay. All right. Such as these 3 books that I have before me. There's plenty more. All right. But start off with this, Jeremiah 50:33. Thus saith Yahweh of hosts, the children of Israel, that's the northern kingdom, and the children of Judah, that's the southern kingdom, were oppressed together. And all that took them captives held them fast, but refused to let them go. So let's look at these words. All right, let's look at the word oppression. All right. It's a shock, right? It says to press upon, oppress, violate, to defraud, do violence, get deceitfully, wrong, extort. All these things are done by our enemies, man. Okay. All right. To oppress, wrong, exhort, to oppress. All right. To be exploited, to be crushed. All right. All these things were done by our enemies, man. Okay. Let's see. They got a root word. All right. And it says to strive. All right. The word is a shock. Right. It says to strive. When you strive with somebody, you fight against them. All right. When you contend with somebody, you fight against them. And then when you quarrel with somebody, you fight against them. Okay. That's all types of oppression. Right. And we have been oppressed, man. We have been fought against. We have been wronged. We have been violated. There's been violence done unto us, man. Okay, all these things, man, have been done unto the children of Yahweh Shemel Shah. Let's ask, why is that? Why is that, right? Let's let me see. All right, because of the curses, man. All right, because of the curses. All right, because we hearken not unto Yahweh Shemel Shah. All right, because we hearken not unto the Lord. Right. I'm going to just read Deuteronomy 21, 28, and it shall come to pass, if thou shalt hearken diligently unto the voice of Yahweh, thy power to observe and to do all his commandments, which I command thee this day, that Yahweh thy power will set thee above all, on high above all the nations on earth. All right. We didn't listen, man. Okay. That's why we the lowest, man. Okay. All right. I'm gonna skip to 15. Okay. All right. If we listen to the Lord, all right, did his commandments, obeyed his word, okay, we would be above the nations, man. Okay. I'm gonna skip to 15, right? But it shall come to pass. All right. So this means that it will happen. It will happen, right? It's gonna come to pass. Like it shall come to pass, example, that there's going to be another minute after the minute that we're living in now, right? Example. That was an example, right? If thou wilt not hearken unto the voice of Yahweh thy power, to observe to do all his commandments, and in that time the voice of the Lord was Moses, right? All right. To observe, to do all his commandments and statutes, which I command thee this day, that all these curses shall come upon thee and overtake thee. So if you read Deuteronomy 28:16 all the way to 68, which we're going to get some of those curses, all right, that's what has overtaken us, man, okay? And part of being overtaken is oppression, man. So I want to, look up the word oppression, okay? Okay, it says oppression.
Oppression.
A prolonged, cruel, or unjust treatment or control. All right. Persecution, abuse, maltreatment, ill treatment. All right. Subjugation. All right, brutality. All right, ruthlessness, cruelty. All right, misery, suffering, pain, anguish. All right. All right. Again, it says the state of being subject to unjust treatment or control. Right. Mental pressure or duress. All right. That's oppression, man. Okay. And oppression comes in many different ways, many different forms, man. Okay. All right. All right. Oppression comes in many different ways and many different forms, right? So let's look at an example for today, man. Okay. There's this situation that's going on worldwide, right? And these individuals are telling you, all right, throughout the news, throughout political platforms that if you don't take the jab, you're not going to have a job, right? So how are you going to feed your family? How are you going to take care of your bills, man? All right. That is oppression, man. Okay. All right. Because they are putting you under mental pressure or duress, right? They're trying to control you with unjust treatment, right? What was some of the words that was in this word in the blue letter? All right. To wrong. They're extorting you, right? They're defrauding you. Okay. All right. They're violating you. All right. They're violating you with this concoction that they made, okay, that is doing that has had detrimental effects on people. All right. I just read an article that somebody sent me. It said that this concoction that they have brewed up has given people Bell's palsy, man, where half of their face is, limp. And let me just show you, because this is part of oppression, man. And then I'm gonna get to all right, it's loading up. But hey, here's what it says. Bell's palsy is a condition that causes temporary weakness or paralysis of the muscles in one side of the face. All right. And this global situation and the remedy for this global situation, all right, is causing people to have Bell's palsy, man. All right. Um, let me see. All right. So that's part of oppression where they're causing you to basically violate yourself. Shalom, Maki, Haba Shemal, Shabbat Shem, Kakdak, Bakata, where they're causing you to, you know, give up yourself basically, all right, to the concoction that they made, all right, and subject yourself to, you know, taking something that's, against the scriptures, and that's that if you take it, they're going to own there's a patent in the concoction, all right, that can break apart parts of your DNA and attach other parts and attach parts of what they put in it to your DNA, and then they can own you, man. All right, that's oppression, man. They're violating you, defrauding you, doing violence to you, and they're doing it deceitfully, man. Okay. All right, by the way of this global situation, but that's part of oppression, right? That's modern day depression. But I'm gonna go in. I'm gonna start with this book right here, right? It's called Black Indians, right? And I'm gonna go to chapter 8 and the first page, right? And the chapter is called "Their Mixing is to be Prevented," right? All right. Judah and Israel, right, can't get together. All right. They shouldn't get together, right? I'm gonna just read a couple of paragraphs in this page and then get some scriptures, and then I'm gonna jump to the next book and get some scriptures. Then I'm gonna jump to the last book and Lord will get some more scriptures, right? it says on page 101 in chapter 8, it says on both Northern and Southern American continents, Europeans enslaved Africans and North Americans, right? That's oppression, man. Okay. That's Jake being oppressed together, man. All right. And drove both hard to pile up profits in both the shortest possible time. This led to laws and policies that were genocidal toward Indians and just short of that for Africans. All right. We know that the Indians is the Northern Kingdom, right? And we know that the so-called Africans, right? All right, is the Southern Kingdom. All right. In North America, the British added a new element to their relationship with non-whites. All right. And these are the Edomites, so-called white people. All right. It was a curious, sharp feeling of personal content. Today, we call it racism. Right. Let's see what racism is. Let's look at the word racism. Because guess what? Racism is a sign of oppression. Is a sign of oppression. All right, prejudice, discrimination, and all right, Salat.
Racism.
All right, prejudice, discrimination, antagonism directed against a person or people on the basis of their membership in a particular racial or ethnic group, typically one that is a minority or marginalized. All right, you Jacob marginalized. That's part of your oppression, man. Okay, all right. It's part of extorting you. That's part of wronging you. All right. That's part of exploiting you. Right. So going back, it often seemed as important for the English to emphasize the inferiority of dark people as it was to make a profit. All right, here we go, man. The brother got a bomb precept up here. This the brother, the Bar Gabah Shalom again. Yahabashim Ashar Bragatha again, because Lord will, we get up out of here next year, and Lord will, He continue to bless you, Akim. All right, and you, Ak. All right. But the brother, the Bar Gabah got up here. He got Psalms 83:8. They have taken crafty counsel against thy people and consulted against thy hidden ones. All right, and how did they do that? With oppression, man. Okay. They did that with oppression. They did that with their laws, okay, which oppresses the Lord's people, man. All right, and words, man, because words have specific meanings, and words, play on people's minds, man. All right. All right. So let me grab this precept right quick that I got written down on the side note. So this is Deuteronomy chapter 28. Verse 48. All right, it says, because the first sentence I read on here, it says, on both Northern and Southern American continents, Europeans enslaved Africans, which is Southern Kingdom, Salat, and Native Americans, which is the Northern Kingdom, and drove both hard to pile up profits in the shortest time possible. So let's read this. This is Deuteronomy 28:48. Therefore, these curses are for both nations, man, the Southern Kingdom and the Northern Kingdom, man, not just to Judah, all right? Therefore shalt thou serve thine enemy, which Yahweh thy power shall send against thee in hunger and in nakedness and in thirst, and in hunger and in thirst and in nakedness and in want of all things, and he shall put a yoke of iron upon thy neck until he have destroyed thee, right? This is part of the Lord's people being destroyed by the enemy, Esau, Edom, man, all right? And the other nations, man. Okay. All right. Continuing on. British merchants, missionaries, and soldiers quickly penetrated Native American villages with their beliefs and business-like approach to life. By 1670, Indian men were using axes and hoes, wearing hats and shoes, stockings, breeches, and linen shirts, and carrying hatchets and knives made in England. Native women were using jewelry, brass, kettles, thread, needles, scissors, petticoats, calico, lace, and mirrors produced across the Atlantic. Native Americans fought enemies with flints, muskets, powder, and bullets purchased from European merchants. They had become dependent on their white foes. You can read Deuteronomy 28:48 again, right? Go to the one of your enemies for all things, right? and this is and this is part of them being destroyed, man. They were overtaken. This paragraph showed that they were pressed so hard by the ways of their oppressor that they took on their lifestyle, man. Okay, all right. All right, I'm gonna read the next paragraph right quick, and it says, "An erosion of native culture followed." So the way of Jake, it was taken away from him, basically. All right, because of the ways that the so-called white man had put on them. Right, people who worship nature began to practice the Christian religion. All right, we know that Christianity is bugged out, man. All right, of their enemies. Yep, here we go. The brother got another bomb precept, right? This is the Bar Gabash again. All right. This is Deuteronomy 28:41. Thou shalt beget sons and daughters, but thou shalt not enjoy them, for they shall go into captivity. And that's even true in this time, man. That's even true in this time, man. All right, it's a lot. That's even true in this time. Look at the school system, man. Look at the education system, man. All right. Look at how the communities are set up. And then within those communities, you got, fatherless homes. And within those fatherless homes, you got, mothers, Shalom, you got mothers trying to raise these kids, but the streets pull them out, right? Because of the glamour and the life in the world in the streets, they get them, caught up in the world, and them kids go out there and become, what society wants them to become, man. All right, instead of becoming men of the Lord. But that's all systematic oppression, man, by Esau, man. All right. But continuing on, those who cared little for private gain and practiced cooperation in economic life were taught everything has a price. All right, that's one of Esau's gimmicks, man. Oh, you want that? So you got to give up something for that. Like today, in today's time, man, Jake want to be rappers and, singers and all this. What they giving up to be, to get that fortune and fame. They basically giving up their soul, man. All right. They making sacrifices, they passing their kids unto, Molech. All right. Sacrificing their kids, sacrificing their parents, sacrificing a loved one. All right. So everything has a price. That's what the white man, the Europeans have taught our people, man. From the exchange of trinkets for land, muskets for corn, and Christianity for a native faith and nature, an entire culture was being directed toward a European love of possession. All right, covetousness, man. All right, covetousness. Okay. All right, that's a little bit that I got in that book that I wanted to read. All right, now let's go over here to this book, man. All right, because this book is really, got Jake oppressed, man. This book right here, man. All right, just for Jake walking down the street, they was hung, man. Okay, I don't have anything I want to read out of here lined up, but I do have pictures, man, that I want to show you, man. Okay, because this is oppression, man. All right, this is straight oppression. Look right here, right? You got. I don't know if y'all can see it. Let me go over here, right? You got people lined up to watch a Jake get hung, man. Okay. All right, you see that? You got to put on a postcard. Okay. All right, this is oppression for the Lord's people, man. Okay. And our enemies are going to pay for this, man. All right. They're going to be the ones hung out in the middle of, everywhere. So all the other nations can see them so that they can fear the Lord, man. Okay. All right. Look at this, man. You got bodies hanging on bodies, man. Okay. Can one of y'all brothers post that scripture where it says, "Cursed shall thou be that, be hanging on a tree"? All right. Look at that, man. Okay. That is oppression, man. All right. Yep, here we go. The brother got another. This is all because of the curses, man. All right. The brother, the Bar Gabash, got another scripture, man. Deuteronomy 28:68. And thy life shall hang in doubt before thee. All right. Is Jake not hanging in these pictures, man? Look at this, man. All right. Look at this. And thy life shall hang in doubt before thee, and thou shalt fear day and night, and thou shalt have no assurance of thy life. Our brother didn't have any assurance of their life, man. They didn't have any surety, okay, that everything was gonna be all right, because everything wasn't all right, man. All right, they was getting hung and burned at the stake, man. All right, and thousands of people watching them, man. All right, like it was nothing, man. Look at this. All right, this is oppression, man. This is straight oppression. All right, this book got a lot of pictures in here, man. Okay, all right, but this is oppression, man, and you see the individual that's behind it, man. Okay, the so-called white man. All right, this is the oppressor, man, and you people want to trust him to give you something that's supposedly beneficial for this world pandemic, man. But if you look at the side effects of all these people that have been getting these things, they've been either dying or had some serious, adverse effect to this, man. Okay, to this certain situation that's going on. Shalom, Maki Abashi Mal Shabashi Kakata. All right. This is oppression, man. All right. This is oppression, man. Look at this. Ain't no getting around this, man. Not at all, man. Okay? You can't get around this. I don't know if you can really see that one, but look, you can't get around this, man. All right? The water. The brother posted up there, man. Another scripture, man. All right. The Bar Gabash put up there, cursed shalt thou be in the city, and cursed shalt thou be in the field. Deuteronomy 28 and 16, man. And these are heavy curses, man, because of the oppression that, because we broke the laws of the Lord, first of all, and the Lord decided what he was going to do with us, man, and he gave us into the hands of our enemies, man. Look at this. I don't know if you can really see it or not, but you got two Jakes that were burned, okay, all right, and left out there in the middle of wherever city they was burnt at, man. All right, it says Ketchum and Mitchell burned alive. All right, a reward was offered $700 for the arrest of Mitchell and Ketchum by one Olive, a cattle king from Texas. All right, they were arrested by sheriffs of Howard and Merrick counties and brought to Keenery, lodged in jail, and the reward paid over, and the prisoners delivered to Sheriff Gillen of Keith County, and then taken to Custer County, handcuffed together, stripped and partially skinned, then burned alive, then hung and left by cattlemen to hang there several days. All right, that's what happened to our people, man. All right, this is oppression, man. Okay, let me go back to this word over here. This is oppression, man. All right. This is, all right, oppression. Oppress, violate, defraud, do violence, get deceitfully wrong, extort. Okay. All right. That's oppression, man. All right. Look, you got another Jake kid right here, man. Okay. This is oppression. Look at this. I'm sorry, I ain't a good, I can't line them up that well. Dang, where's it at? All right, but look at that oppression, man. Okay. All right, let me get into this book right quick, and then I'm gonna close out, man. Do you know there's oppression in this book for the Northern Kingdom? All right, I'm gonna read on this situation a little bit out of it in the province of Nicaragua, man. Okay, all right. All right, I'm gonna skip around in this. It says in the year 1529 or 23, at the end of the year, the same tyrant went into Nicaragua to subjugate that most flourishing province, and a sorrowful hour it was when he entered into the land. Who could extricate the felicity, the good health, and amenities of the prosperous and numerous population? All right, let me see. Let me go down here. So the same tyrant, all right, it didn't specify his name, all right, but we know he was a Spaniard, right? And they came and they pushed that Christian doctrine, all right? which I had, read in the other book, Black Indians, that was forced onto the people, man. All right. I'm trying to find a good point to start here, man. Where's the period, man? Okay. All right. And since these Indians were by nature very gentle and peace loving, the tyrant and his comrades, all of whom had aided him in destroying other kingdoms, inflicted such damage, carried out such slaughters, took so many captives, perpetrated so many unjust acts that no human tongue could describe them. All right, he once sent 50 horsemen with pikes to destroy an entire province. Not a single human being survived that massacre, neither women nor children nor aged and infirm. All right, and the province was larger than the country of Roussillon in Spain. All right, so that man sent soldiers to go basically clear out of land, man. All right. Let me see. All right, here goes one. All right, he sent companies of Spaniards to open up other provinces, that is to say, to attack and pillage the people in those provinces. That's oppression, man. Attacking and pillaging whatever it is that you have, man. Look at these words for the definition of oppression in the blue letter, man. Okay. All right. They were allowed to capture as many Indians as they liked in peaceful settlements to become their slaves. And they put the captives in chains and made them carry heavy loads weighing as much as 3 arrobas. I don't know what that is, but I can look it up, right? And they had to carry these cargoes on their backs for long marches. The result was the number of captives soon dwindled, most of them dying from exhaustion, so that there were 4,000 captives. There only remained 6. They left the dead bodies on the trail. They were decapitated corpses for when a captive sank under the heavy load, the Spaniards cut off his head, which fell to one side while the body fell to the other, while the captives chained together continued their march without interruption. All right. That's wicked, man. That's oppression, man. All right. That's what the so-called white man has done, man. All right. And the scriptures say, he bears a sword not in vain, man. All right, and this is all because of our wickedness, man. All right, that we committed against the Lord, man. All right, this is the brother again, the Bar Gabash. You got Deuteronomy 28:50. A nation of fierce countenance, which shall not regard the person of old, nor show favor to the young. All right, they didn't. Nobody ever showed favor to the Israelites, man. And if they did show you any kind of favor in your lifetime, it was to use you for their purpose, man. Okay, all right, because we here are slaves, man. There's one more I want to get. Okay, all right. So here it goes, right here. It says, the Spanish captain set out toward this fiesta with a company of his men and set out other squadrons to order to the other fiestas being celebrated in the other parts of the city with orders that at a certain set time that they were to attack the celebrants mercilessly. After pretending at first to merely be enjoying the fiestas, being a little drunk and having safely penetrated to the very center of the fiesta nearest the palace, he called out, "Now Santiago, be with us," and at them. And with the naked swords they attacked those delicate bodies, letting the generous blood flow, leaving not one Indian of the nobles to survive. While in other parts of the city, the same atrocities were committed, right? I got a scripture for that, man. All right. And, Esau's going to pay for all his wickedness, man. But my whole point in reading these out of these books, man, was to show oppression, man, for both Northern and Southern Kingdom, man. Okay. All right. This is Numbers 35 and 33. So ye shall not pollute the land wherein ye are, for blood it defileth the land. And the land cannot be cleansed of the blood that is shed therein, but by the blood of him that shed it. So Esau shed a lot of blood, man. Okay. And Esau is going to pay for all the blood that he shed, man. Okay. All right. Esau uses deceit. All right. Yeah, man. Esau got a lot to pay for, man. All right. That's it. I think I'm done. I think that's it, man. Just remember, man, we are the people of the Lord, man, because nobody else is being treated as we are, man, okay? And nobody else is going to receive our glory that we're going to receive from Yahweh Shai when he returns, man. So with that, I want to give all praise to Yahweh Bashim Yahweh Shai, Bashim Harakakadash. I want to give double honor to the apostle of Great Millstone who want to teach well. And I want to say shalom to the hopeful elect. I want to say shalom. Yahweh Bashim Yahweh Shai, Brakatah to you, Akim. Brakathum to you, Akim. That was on the comment board and listen to the video. And shalom, Yahweh Bashim Yahweh Shai, Brakathum. To all everybody that may listen to this video afterwards, man. Kwame Asharala and the Bible Ball, Death to America, Shalom.